Obviously, we lost the Hall of Famer, superstar Billy Graham, yesterday evening. Like 8:30, 9 o'clock ish is
Yeah,
when
it
the
was
tweet.
sometime during Dynamite. Ric Flair, I think, was the first to tweet it out.
Yeah.
I mean, at first I had to open up Twitter because at Ric Flair, at Nature Boy, at whatever his 37th handle is this week. Like, you don't know if it's fake or real sometimes, especially with Twitter with the paying $8 for the check marks now and all that stuff. So yeah, I mean, if it would have came from that handle, I would have definitely thought it was real.
Yeah,
real. Yeah,
confirmed.
Yeah, Woo Wings just tweeted it. You damn right it is. 89 years old. Was that what I saw?
79.
79. Yeah, I carried a one too far.
Yeah.
Math. Who maths? We tried that last week. Let's not go down that road again, please. Yeah. I guess before we get into the funness that is this normal Thursday escapades, I didn't have the real distinct pleasure of watching superstar Billy Graham all that much. Not a lot of film that I could go back on old Pakak and rewatch. Earnest, as someone who's been alive for about 365 years,
this is accurate.
Give us your favorite superstar Billy Graham match.
I don't have a match really. I mean, again, when I got wrestling, he was already he had stopped being an active wrestler, but he was involved in the company at that point. He was a broadcaster. So my favorite memories of him are actually in the broadcast booth. And I remember SummerSlam '88, the very first SummerSlam, him saying "brother" over and over again. Come on, brother, come on, like doing like the Hogan thing. And I thought I was like, whoa, what are you doing? But it was kind of cool, whatever. So,
Jim, you got anything?
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the guys that I mean is a legend in the industry, but it wasn't. I didn't watch him in real time. I know in his later years there was a lot of conflict between he and the WWE and a lot of outspoken opinions. So it's sad to see a legend pass away. And somebody that was a huge name in the business, but yeah, I don't have any real personal connection to superstar Billy Graham.
Yes, it's a person that you acknowledge.
Yeah,
you acknowledge, you understand the greatness and all that, and you see clips of him, and you see like one of the things I used to get confused by growing up was like, is that Hogan? No, that's not Hogan. That's because they had the same Fu Manchu beard, mustache, and all that, and so I was like, is that Hogan? Is that Graham? Like, but Yeah.
If you guys go back and listen to this week's episode of 3CT, Tim shot some fires.
I saw that. I was like,
was
it 5 years ago?
When you guys talked about superstar Billy Graham, he shot some fires.
About
Hulk Hogan, you're next.
Basically, like ripping off Dusty Rhodes,
and then Hulk Hogan, you're next.
Hogan on the clock, yeah, put Hogan on the clock next.
I mean,
dick.
Shots fired.
Jeez.
Well, I mean, I think Ric Flair has somewhat proven himself to be the Keith Richards of the wrestling world. So,
Ric Flair is the life version of Terry Funk retirement tours. He goes on about 37 of them. You think it's over, and then all of a sudden he does another one.
He survived a plane crash, and then has kicked out from death how many times in the last decade? Like it's.
Buddy, you know the whole Blue Chew commercial. It's a hot tag for your penis. Ric Flair's insurance is like a hot tag for his heart. Like Jesus Christ,
there's 9 lives and there's Ric Flair.
Yeah. The cat has 9 lives. Like, Ric Flair has 10.
Yeah,
and I mean there has been mixed reports over and I'm not sitting here saying what Tim said, but. There has been reports over the last 6 months to a year that Hogan's health has been at the very least up and down at times. Look, he did a lot of steroids and he beat his body up and he got drugs in his time, and dude's not getting any younger. I mean, I know like there's been pictures of him recently. He looks fairly healthy out at, and reportedly he's a Scientologist now or something.
Oh, God.
So,
well, they're saying that like he has a hard time walking now. All the surgeries on his hip and shit.
Bionic back.
Yeah.
At this point.
Leg drops and shit.
Yeah, I was to say you do 18 million leg drops over the course of a couple of years.
Yeah, your hips are gonna be fucked.
For real.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you acknowledge the passing of a legend, but there's no real connection there for me.
Yeah, no, that was one of those where it's like it obviously you know that he helped foundation a lot or build the foundation for, the way that we've come to know professional wrestling, but none of us on this show were able to see or really be involved in a lot of the, I guess, run of him. And like I said, there's not a lot of film of a lot
No,
of
not really.
his run available very easily to track down. So obviously we started the show with the 10 bells. And now we kind of pivot to the funness that is the Take Three Wrestling podcast.